We all know that dogs are man's best friends. They fill our lives with joy, happiness and great time shared together. But they can also be an utter nightmare. Living with a dog isn't all snuggles on the sofa and gentle walks in the park. So here are 6 not so great things about our favourite furry friends. Toilet training. House training a dog can be a horrendous process to go through. Dog urine leaves a particularly nasty smell, and if it's not cleaned up properly, this smell can attract the dog to go in the same place again. If you get yourself a young puppy, you can expect to be up at all hours of the night to take them outside to relieve themselves. But if you can be consistent with them, give them plenty of breaks outside, limit their access to water before they go to bed, toilet training doesn't have to be the horror scenario that we've all feared. The smells. It's not just a dog's leavings that can create a smell, dogs themselves can kick out some pretty pungent odours. The causes can vary depending on what breed you've got and what kind of lifestyle you lead with your dog. Some breeds can be prone to saliva residue building up, and this causes an infection which in turn causes a smell. Other breeds pick up smells because they spend their entire time rolling upside down in fields. It's always worth at least once a week giving your dog a good look over, especially if they are prone to infections, and knowing how to groom your breed is an essential part of being a responsible dog owner. Regular trips to the groomers will benefit most breeds, even those with short hair, though the dog will then do everything that they can to get that salon fresh smell out of their fur. Destroying things. Dogs are capable of destroying anything and everything in your house, and they absolutely love it. I mean, just look at how proud this guy is of what he's done. From the furniture to TV remotes, dogs will look for anything that they can get their paws and teeth into and chow down on it if you don't stop them. If you've got a bully breed like our dog Freddie, then nothing is sacred, especially during the teething phase, which is when they will look for anything that they can find to soothe their poor gums, and this is often where the problems set in. If we don't guide them onto the right things as early and as often as possible, they might never grow out of these chewing behaviours. But by giving them plenty of toys and letting them know clearly and consistently what's allowed and what isn't, even the worst chewing breeds can learn how to do it safely. Vet bills. The cost of a dog sure does add up quick, and one of the main contributing factors is the vet bills that you will inevitably end up paying. Even if your dog never gets sick or injured, you're still going to need regular trips to the vet to keep up with vaccinations and general health checks. Even basic checkups can cost £50 to £90 depending on where you are, so keeping them healthy and well looked after should be a high priority. Not just so that they have a great quality of life, but so that they don't drain all your money away. Invading your personal space. Some dogs love you so much that they want to spend every minute of every day with you. Some love sleeping in bed with their humans. Some spend all day curled up on the sofa snuggled into your legs. And others will follow you to the toilet and sit there staring at you, wondering why you get to do it on a nice warm seat while they have to go and do it in the freezing rain outside. If you're not careful, your dog may end up following you everywhere, which sure, sounds really cute, don't get me wrong, but dogs need to be able to handle periods of time on their own. If they ever have to go into boarding kennels, an overnight vet trip, staying with your family and friends, they will all thank you if your dog is capable of being left to themselves for a while. Crate training is an amazing way to handle this and to teach your dog some independence. We'll be producing a full video on crate training soon, so make sure to subscribe to us while you're here and keep up with all our training and advice videos. Their hair. There is no such thing as a dog that doesn't shed in some form or another, so whenever you invite a fluffy friend into the house, you are signing yourself up for a lifetime of hoovering, mopping and scrubbing everywhere that they can get to. And that's before you've even let them outside to go and get muddy. Longer haired breeds will create more of an issue than their shorter haired cousins, but even shorter haired breeds like Staffies and Beagles will still leave enough fur around the place to knit yourself a couple of lovely pairs of gloves. Giving them a regular brush can help to alleviate this a little, especially after a long walk outside, but clumps of dog fluff will be a constant feature in your home. Is there anything that we've missed off this list? I've heard thousands of complaints over the years and I genuinely would love to hear yours too. Please consider liking and subscribing if you've made it this far. We really do appreciate every single interaction from you guys and it really helps small channels like us. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, look after yourselves and your dogs.